Hit by Chase Young, and down he goes.
Is he hearing footsteps, you think?
Chase Young was breathing hard.
Yes, he was.
Joined now by former Ohio State defensive end Chase Young, member of the All-Decade Team, and in fact, a guy who received a vote from every single player on the panel. I mean, Chase, you think about the position you played and the strength of that position over the past decade of the Big Ten. We're talking about guys like Ryan Kerrigan, J.J. Watt, the Bosa brothers. You received 24 out of 24 possible votes, and you make the team as a defensive lineman. Your first reaction to that?
Thankful. I mean, just the people who were by my side through the whole process. Coach Jay, definitely a big thanks to him. I feel like he was one of the biggest parts in, all my success. And, just my parents, they guided me the right direction to go to Ohio State. And, Coach Mick and all the guys in the weight room and just pushing us to our limit. And I feel like, without everybody, I couldn't do it by myself. So I'm just praising everybody for just sticking with me.
Junior season, you were one of the top vote getters in the Heisman race, which is basically unheard of for a defensive player, one of the highest finishes ever for a defensive player. How long did it take for that significance to sink in, and what you did reaching that stage in the Heisman candidacy, even though you missed 2 games during the regular season?
Man, it's a blessing, man. I pray every day. And, man, it's crazy. When I was at the Heisman, I didn't really realize that, it's really the Heisman. Being in New York and doing all that stuff. But it was a crazy moment, man. And, something that I would never forget. I was on stage with, a whole rack of great players. A player that I believe that's going to win it next year, Justin Fields. So, man, I can't really say too much. I was just blessed to be on stage with them guys.
And, it's been months since the award season we thought was over, and then we find out that you're also named the Big Ten Athlete of the Year for all male sports. So that's every single male intercollegiate sport in the Big Ten, every single athlete. You stand alone as the Big Ten Male Athlete of the Year. Could you speak to that and how proud you are of that award?
I'm definitely proud. That was something coming to college that, I didn't even know they had. So it definitely wasn't on my goals list. When I came in, my biggest goal was to just be an All-American. I wanted to be an All-American so bad because that's just, the best, the best of them all. So winning that award, I was kind of shocked that I won it, you feel me, out of all the sports. I know a lot of people do a lot of great things and, it could be swimming, just any sport. But, I'm grateful and, I'm gonna keep working and that's where I'm at right now in the gym. I'm working. So I'm gonna keep going.
Always working. And let me finish with this. How cool is it for you? I mean, you finish off your career at Ohio State. I know a national championship would have made it perfect, but pretty close to that. A trip to the Heisman, the Big Ten Defensive Player of the Year, as you mentioned, a consensus first-team All-American. And now you get drafted by a team that's just a few miles from home and your fans and your family get to watch. I mean, you've used the term blessed a couple of times during this interview. I know you work hard for it, but you have to be feeling awfully blessed to be where you are right now too.
Nah, definitely. It's crazy, how, God has a plan for you. And, he just showed my plan early in my life. And I'm just thankful that, he put me in this position. I can get home. I'm home. I can play in front of all my family, all my friends. They don't have to, fly everywhere all the time just to come see me play. So I'm glad I can put on for my city and, just where I'm from and just show all the kids around here that, I was really that kid that, just that kid just playing youth sports, just working hard like everybody else. And, God, he helped me and I made it. So I just want to let them know that they can make it too.
Well, I think you're setting a pretty good example by showing the kids right now that you're squeezing this interview in during one of your workouts during the off season. So, Chase, we truly appreciate the time. Congratulations on a well-deserved honor and best of luck in the NFL.
Thank you. Have a good one.